Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have a stellar matchup in the works. SoftIceCream, the Humba, the mid-range Humba legend, GNL Cup, pioneer. Some say he created the word GNL Cup. Hard Ice Cream and MrBounce, who I know nothing about. So let's look at Discord. This is found in Manor League Season 1 Group I. Real professionals. Everyone here gets paid to play. Quite a bit of money. A lot on the line. How do I even find out what this guy plays? I don't know. What does MrBounce play? Does anyone know? Yeah. I think this SoftIceCream guy, I'm pretty sure he created the word gym. He's a vampire. He's been around for thousands of years. He was hitting the gym before your great fucking grandfather was pissing away the Black Plague. Alright, he's a random player. That's exciting. I really gotta change my camera setup because I can't talk and look at the camera. Anyhow, I actually don't know much. About either of these players' play styles necessarily. I've watched SoftIceCream play a bit, but who knows what'll happen? It's an open bag. Going to... Whoa! What the... BladeMasterRUSH language! There are kids! You know, a 1200 random player is like a 1400 orc player. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Night Owl. I refuse to engage with you on thumb condoms. Alright, I have no idea what this player is gonna do. Probably Archmage stuff. You don't like the I like the HP bar color is like the color of the player, dude. It's nice and freaks me out whenever it's like not like that. But maybe that's atypical. Looks nice, man. You know, it's like it's yellow on yellow. All right. Podum Hunts. Been so follow Cake Pie. Great games, man. You really unseated Farseer tyranny. Podum Hunts, then? I actually don't know that matchup. I don't know, like, if that's good or not. He's expecting shenanigans, though. Or he's just playing it safe.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pretty clean, you know, pretty clean Ancient of War creeping. It looks like he's just going for the harass. He's not even gonna bother creeping. Just gonna let that archer do it all.
A player's forces are under attack.
Going for free footman experience. I'm not sure if you're supposed to follow the footman. I think you just go right over, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't do this. I think it's a good thing that he followed him, I guess, because, well, no. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he gonna get the footman? Oh, he denies it. Woo! All that hard work, all that mana. It was 100 mana for a deny. God, exhilarating. Yeah, it looks like SoftIceCream is gonna have a stronger start, but it's really up to MrBounce to get the bounce in and start pumping out.
A town is under siege.
Huntresses. This is like the iconic fire arrow harass. Oh, that is not a great position to be in. He's gonna surround himself. Gets a peasant. He's gonna have to TP or just die. I don't know what you. Oh, dude, nice deny. What? Oh no, he doesn't. He's a fucking night elf. He can just. that's cloudery. I forgot about this. I forgot this existed. Because I don't play human, I guess. I don't know if people do this. Yeah, I put them all on YouTube.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know. Ask Juan to. See, want to? See, the demand is there. Oh, he's just going for his green. Priestess of the Moon slipped out. Now we got Ponems going. Yeah, everyone tag want to. That's a good move. Archmage is pushing level 3.
The town is under siege.
And like he's actually getting quite a bit done with this harass. Like I thought this wouldn't work, and it kind of didn't work that well. But oh, he's just throwing up a tower. This is really bold. Like, I don't know if this is correct. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. But it is bold, and I can respect that. Like, the confidence is definitely there.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's just got a Huntress in the base. Man, I love this. But a couple Huntresses versus twice as many footmen is not gonna go well. It looks like SoftIceCream's not even gonna tech either. He sees these shenanigans and he's like, nah, I'm not gonna tech. I'm just gonna pump out rifles. Fuck that shit. It's really trying to sneak in the Ancient Protectors. Level 3 Archmage will probably turn the tide, though. That is level 2 Water Elementals is nothing to scoff at. I think MrBounce had the right idea, but I think he really should have like consolidated, maybe, and like gone with like 4-5 Huntresses rather than like he kind of just streamed them in like 2 at a time. And 4 or 5 Huntresses is considerable focusing fire. He's gonna tech now. So not looking great for the bounce Meister. And SoftIceCream is going to capitalize on this failed push by doing a push of his own, and he has a considerable
A player's
size.
forces are under attack.
These moonwells are dry. There's no shop. And just 3 huntresses. I would probably say this game is in the bag for SoftIceCream, barring a logistical nightmare where he auto-attacks his own unit. Like, he literally just misclicks and kills his own Archmage, and then MrBounce might be able to roll this back. I'd still say, like, well played-ish by MrBounce. Like, not, like, certainly could have done worse. He does have 800 gold. He's probably panicked. He was probably panicking, like, 2 minutes ago, to be fair. Yeah. I've never seen this before. But I also don't play these races, so. Oh man, the peasants are just taking down a Moonmo. I have to actually practice for my game. I have a game in 4 hours, and I have to practice in between. After this one, I have to practice. Because I'm going to cast somebody else in 2 hours, and then I have an hour to practice. You can't forget that. Yeah. And the bottom goes down! Sorry. Playing against Undead, and I play Orc. I've been playing a lot of Farseer lately, so I actually have to practice playing BladeMaster, because I haven't played BladeMaster in a minute. You know, he's sticking through. The GG is called. On to game 2. I think, you know, I think he had a chance, and I think it was just up to execution. I think the strategy was solid. I mean, in some regard, like, I think he kind of, like, knew his game plan, but I think he could have executed it a little bit differently. And he might have been able to inhibit his early economy a bit more, but I think the game was decided after the push failed because he lost too many hunts. Yeah, I put these all on YouTube. This is my YouTube channel. I also have customs on there, but I always put the Shoutcasts up. The Shoutcasts don't do as well as the customs, but it is what it is. Want to in there? What do you mean? I don't know how to make custom in North. I love that. Really? Did I Shoutcast want to? I'd believe it. Oh, the podcast. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Ice Cream 2. Yeah, I gotta find more guests. Actually, we have I think War 3 History soon. If you guys know him. Okay, game 2. Random. Last Refuge. This is gonna be interesting. So, yeah. Sword Puppy also agreed, actually. But I have to badger him to do it now. But he said yes when I asked him in the clan chat. But it's... Alright, I'll put him on Spotify. I actually didn't think anybody... Like, I didn't really know how... Because they don't really get that many views on YouTube. I mean, they get, you know, whatever. 100, whatever. But I didn't know if it was worth my time to put it on Spotify. Because, like... How many more views would I get on Spotify? Or I don't know. I just, you know, I didn't even know if anybody would be looking because it's like so niche. But maybe now that Back to Warcraft has a podcast, they would. All right, the good luck, have funds are down. What do we got? Orc. All right. I kind of wonder what this guy's like main race is, you know, because even if you play random, you got to have a race that you're the best at. Nah, I don't think they have it anymore. Or I think maybe Neil will do it alone. But I started the podcast before they did that. And now, after that exists, maybe more people will be looking for Warcraft podcasts or something. All right, Farseer. Headhunters. Now, this guy knows the bill. This guy. All right, so we're gonna see Farseer Headhunters. I wonder how. I guess he's gonna be really aggressive. I mean, I would be really aggressive. SoftIceCream really plays it safe. Throws up the scout tower against random no matter what. It makes sense, especially after last game. If you're predicting some similar shenanigans. Otherwise, looking pretty standard. Okay, actually, this is a bit weird. He didn't build a barracks. Either a mistake or 5-head power rush plays coming.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he... He's gonna tower rush? No? What is this? This is weird. It looks like he's gonna tower himself. Alrighty. Sounds good. Maybe bats? And pretty typical Farseer harass. Damage on...
Player's forces are under attack.
Damage on the tower is a mistake, but, you know, it's kind of working because he has all of his workers on there. Usually you want to put it on, you know, a worker or two, split them up. Nice. Deny. And he's got none of his workers getting wood. He's not even... he really needs to get tier 2. It was a mistake, but it was such a blessed mistake. Farseer could get himself surrounded over here. And we're gonna see some wyverns or something. How Farseer got experience with that water elemental. Missed that. And the arcane tower is up. It's gonna make it a lot harder for these wolves to harass peasants. SoftIceCream. In position to just creep, or maybe he feels like he can just push. Maybe he sees I mean, this is Last Refuge after all, right? Gonna go for... What's he doing?
A player's forces
Oh
are
my
under attack.
gosh. Babu.
A town is under siege.
Something just fell off my wall. Sorry. Yeah, this is pretty much the timing. The Fire Sea is not even back in the base. I mean, he does have reinforced or spiked. What is that called? Spike defenses. Maybe it's just called spikes. So that's gonna help. Spiked barricades. I gotta read all the tooltips again. I always forget the names. It looks like he might be able to fend this off, but it's not looking pretty. He does have the Tauren Chieftain coming out. That will probably turn the tide. Just a big cow whacking on footmen. If there's anything that saved him, it was that single tower, which bought just enough time. And I don't think he lost the burrow, although I did. He has the TP, a couple footmen going down. Although he delayed his tech so much because he had all this I mean, it was on SoftIceCream. He shouldn't have had every peasant repairing. So definitely good momentum. Like good on SoftIceCream for pushing on that momentum. I gotta check on my wall. Something just fell off. I'm gonna try to put the camera somewhere that is.
A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack.
Huh. Alright, sorry. Oh, raiders? Oh my god, he's building a barracks. Alright, this is strange. One raider makes sense. Okay, sure. I might have just gone for the double bestiary.
A player's forces are under attack.
Creeping up those powerful orc heroes. Tier 2 now done. Mountain King coming out. That little dwarf is going to make all the difference. Storm Bolton Wyverns. Thunder Clapping Headhunters. And we got the ever important level 3 Archmage. How did that Wyvern get low? These creeps? SoftIceCream is going to be a little quicker at creeping, I think, for now. And now he is also going to be creeping up the Mountain King. Although we're pushing level 3 on both heroes for the Orc. And he's going for an expo, it seems. So we will see if SoftIceCream scouts this expo. It looks like he's gonna tower it as well. Yeah. Going for this big camp, as I said.
Forces are under attack.
It's not gonna have as much creeping power as SoftIceCream. Couldn't finish the camp. That's okay. 2 towers. Very aggressive. If SoftIceCream scouts this, which he might be slated to, it will go down. Looks like we're just gonna have contested shop. He bought the invuln. Any focus on the Mountain King? Oh, we got a big stomp coming in. Boom. Torn Chieftain going in hot. I believe the human is tanking the creep still. And he didn't even get the item on the way out. Human forced TP. Orc securing level 3 Farseer with that. And what pretty item did we get? Did he leave the item? Country Wards, maybe? This is gonna finish. If this expo goes up, SoftIceCream is surely in trouble. Tier 3 started. I think this is a mistake. I think if you go tier 2, you're not supposed to go tier 3. Or if you go an expo like this, you're not supposed to go tier 3. For a little bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right. Oh, we have an engage on the Archmage. The ensnare goes down. Torn Chieftain stomps. Archmage has no way to get out with double ensnare. Man, hot out of position at his own shop. That's rough. Oh yeah, I'll clarify my position on the tier 3 later. This is just how I understand the Orc versus human matchup. But usually, like, you're not supposed to, like, he already did weird stuff to begin with, but I think the time that you're supposed to go tier 3 is like the 12-minute or 13-minute mark or something. I think that's the timing. Because this costs a lot of gold and wood. And you're already, like, here you even got 2 towers, which you usually don't do, I think. I think you do 1 tower. And you need, yeah, you need 50. I guess he does have 50 food. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, he's pushed inside his base. Thankfully, he did queue the Archmage back up right when he died. So... Oh, he did miss the item, yeah. Wand of Mana Stealing. So the Archmage is almost back. That Sentry Ward is going to be invaluable in assessing the human's movement. SoftIceCream looking a bit weak right now. Just a ragtag team of sorcerers and a dwarf. And the expo is fully saturated. Yeah. It's going to take a lot to come back from this. It's going to take a lot of bad decisions from the Orc. And a lot of bad fights.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bro, we got a Demolisher, dude. That's fucking wild. He's going in for the kill. Yes, exactly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, usually people just go straight to tier 3 and get the tiny hall. Or they stay tier 2 and it's like a tier... Okay. Wow. The Archmage is back, but not for long. Not really a good fight to be picking, but SoftIceCream probably felt like he needed to make up the difference somewhere. The Dwarf is still alive. Spellbreaker's still putting in work. The Priest got the last hit on the Wyvern.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that control magic is still doing pretty well. He actually forces the Orc to TP despite losing the Archmage. It looks like the Orc was just kind of walking around too much and not auto-attacking, I guess. But I thought he had a far bigger army. The strong dwarf. But the expos is gonna make all the difference in that victory, amounting to not quite so much. 2 demolishers gonna be putting down the heat. If I was SoftIceCream, I probably wouldn't have pushed on this. But I don't think he knows that he has an expo, so. Perhaps he thought there would be less reinforcements. Fewer reinforcements. Hey Breezy, what's up?
A town is under siege.
Those wolves are going to town.
A player's forces are under
Oh,
attack.
got an engagement. 3 demolishers with burning ammo. It's certainly a bit scary. The Archmage up once more. Potentially die. It looks like this is just gonna go down. This is a clean siege. Clean play by the Bucks in the 4th quarter. Yeah. That's GG. All right, 1-1. Let me update the score here. Game 2, a lot more clean. A lot more cleanly played by MrBounce. I think he was floundering a bit in game 1. Again, I think the bottom situation was... He knew his strategy. The execution was a bit off. Yeah, MrBounce really touting the orc diversity. The horde. Really pulling out the horde. Excellent game. And during that game, a painting that I was trying to hang fell off the wall. That's why I just kind of took off some of the paint, which is great, but oh well. The half Noah's Ark push. He was missing a Kodo. I think you need a Kodo for it to be half of Noah's Ark, because it's like, it's just an elephant, you know? I think it's like a quarter of Noah's Ark. Because a Kodo could be like, yeah, a bat rider. Kodo could be swallowing another fucking zebra or some shit. All right, game 3, Concealed Hill. This would be SoftIceCream's loser map. Game 2, Last Refuge. MrBounce was able to bring it back. I think random is very fun to watch because you never know what you're going to get. And you never know necessarily what the player is going to do. So, into game 3. Fountain of Manor League tiebreaker. Superstar SoftIceCream versus a random legend. I'm willing to say it. MrBounce and Orc. So, probably going to see... who knows, man? Who knows with these random players, right? Maybe they don't do the same thing twice. Maybe he'll do BladeMaster this time to throw him off. But potentially a rerun. Potentially a rerun of last game. Depending on how he's feeling. He's probably, I mean, he shouldn't do BladeMaster against human, but should is a strong word. Alright, so in this map, it's the human can... The starting creeps are very close to the base, and they're not too difficult to kill, so the human will probably be able to kill their starting creep with militia before the Farseer gets there. If we're going for Farseer, which we are, SoftIceCream notoriously puts up an early defensive tower. There we are. There it is. Right on time. Notoriously. I guess it's not really a notorious thing to be played safe, but I'm going to say notoriously. And, okay, now we're doing headhunters. Last time, he either forgot the barracks and just ran with it, or he was going for some 5-head shit. But now he's playing the more standard build of Farseer headhunters. Wolves are out, Farseer's out, and he's going to head over to try interrupt something. Missing a burrow. Missing the second burrow. MrBounce. And as I said, it's a pretty safe creep on Concealed Hill, so he might be able to get the water elemental. If he doesn't try to deny it, he gets the water elemental. And he might be able to do a little bit of damage, but not going to get too much else out of this, I believe. I think there's the second burrow. Wolves trying to pick off footmen. Generally, I guess your objective as the orc is to just box in the archmage as best you can without giving up wolves. I think that one went to tower, which would mean it doesn't give experience, though I'm pretty sure. We can check this, can't we? Oh. That's just for creeps. But 4 footmen, it's gonna be a bit harder. It's gonna be a bit harder to harass. You can only really take pot shots. The headhunter is sitting in base. He did the build correctly. He could have 3-4 headhunters by now, but built the burrow a bit late. That's okay. Got his own style. I feel like this is a really late human tech, no? Or maybe I'm wrong? Maybe this is standard? Even with the tower. I don't play human. It's like the one race that I know literally nothing about. Not nothing, but I know the least about human, I'd say. In terms of timings and stuff. Tier 2 up. What do we got? Torn Chieftain? Something wackier. Human really digging those boots of speed to outrun the wolves. And a circlet. A little bit extra health and damage. Healing up by the fountain. We do have a Torn Chieftain. Wolves taking out a peasant. Wow. Militia creeping these tiny turtles. It's perfect timing from the wolves, actually. A bit of either godly timings to know that this is when he's gonna do the turtles, or pretty good luck. We have our headhunter mass out a bit late. This is a risky camp to do with 4 headhunters. I'd say 6. Well, with the Torn Chieftain, you can do it. Oh, he's going for an early expo again. You know, here's the key mistake of SoftIceCream last game. I don't even think he scouted the expo. Meaning, if he were to get orc again, he wouldn't know that he would do this again, potentially, and to scout it. So, this is like pretty unconventional. Not super unconventional, but it's a little unconventional. It's a little unconventional and easy to disrupt if you know that it's going to happen. So he's pretty much getting an expo for free. That will not scale well for the human. Hypothetically, getting enough. Yeah, the tower placement is weird. Look at that. Should be probably a bit closer to the. Maybe on this side. Get enough levels on the Mountain King. It may not make a difference. But now would be the
forces are under attack.
What happened to War 3 booster? Oh well. Now would be the time to get even a little bit of scouting going. It looks like this expo is actually out. These towers are actually. Looks like he can attack on this side completely safely. And
forces are under attack.
However, SoftIceCream's economy was relatively unimpeded this time around, meaning the double sanctum is in full reduction with no hitch. Like he might go for this if he can pull it around, or he's just going to check out what's going down here. I think this would be a red flag to me if I were to be like, oh, this camp is still up. Like, all right, something like he did some weird creep route, because this camp shouldn't be up. And maybe and he sees the expo, and now's the time. Oh, he might be able to cancel this. Just because he might be able to get enough damage off.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. He's just gonna push. I think is the correct call. Because if you have an Expo and 2 towers, you're gonna be a little bit behind in the amount of units that you have. Your food supply is gonna be lacking. And he just did kind of a big camp, so you might even just go for a full push. Bolt on the Farseer. Not a great decision, I think. Human. Oh, but now the Farseer is actually being threatened. Torn Chieftain. Gonna be able to get a decent stomp off. I only hit 2 units. Oh man, this chase, it's so like, it could go either way. Yeah, this is not a great fight to pick for the human. Probably gonna need some more spell breakers to really make this work. It's like the Mountain King is out for good. These casters are getting low, and the Orc is pushing. He didn't lose any headhunters because SoftIceCream is putting a lot of his focus on heroes. But slow could save the day. 3-3 for the Orc. Not great looks. 2 scrolls of healing. It's like he is now maybe in a position where he wants to fight. And he's going to go and buy a TP. Gets the TP off just in time. What? Wait. Okay, that was out of range, right? That was weird. I thought that was like... alright. I guess that was like just out of range. Why didn't that shaman TP? Like, it looked like something TP'd behind it. Like, it looked like it didn't TP, but something else over here TP'd. I'm gonna have to watch that video. That's weird. Alright, we're back in it. Nice thunderclap. Dead MK. Not enough gold to buy back. Berserkers are up. Really not looking great for the human. Oh, just enough gold to buy back. Not gonna mean too much without any mana. Though he does have an invul and he can whack those headhunters. TC going in for a stomp. Not enough mana to stomp though. And the spellbreakers are finally making the difference. It's like that level up is going to give him a thunderclap. Now this whole time we have a fully saturated expo for the Orc, meaning he can just continue to pump out units in a manner that the human cannot. But if you're just speeding the units, it doesn't really matter. Bloodlust instantly getting spells stolen. Oh, it's looking great for SoftIceCream, man. It just goes to show the expo does not necessarily win the game. You gotta pick the right fights too. I'd say a couple crucial mistakes on the end of the Orc. It looks like he's just gonna... How much gold does he have? That's a real question. He has 2,000 gold almost. He could just start making peasants and attack moving the peasants, you know? We have a critical mass of spellbreakers, which is going to make it really hard for the Orc to push in for a stomp. And he's just going to retreat to his expo. I would say this is just about game for MrBounce, but, you know, he's sticking in here. Maybe if he built something, yeah, like Oh, he's doing it now.
Town is under
He's building a
siege.
spirit lodge and
A
barracks.
player's forces are under
I think
attack.
building a barracks is a very weird flex in the late game, which he's done twice. looking like humans game, but he backs off. I guess the dwarf is low. The shop is up and the dwarf is no longer going to be low. Damn.
A player's
Just buy
forces are under attack.
mad pots of healing. He's gonna rebuild. I mean, I guess hypothetically, if he built all of his tier 3 buildings, like, and moved all the peasants, like, he could just play from here, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
It's too far gone.
A town is under siege.
He loves demolishers. I guess demolishers are like, I guess they're kind of good against spellbreakers. I wouldn't say they're like great. That's looking like a dead torch. Oh, he slips away. Ah, not so fast.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Alrighty. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, he built towers back here. I missed this.
Town is under siege.
Oh, wait. Is this a base race?
Player's forces are under
Oh my god, something's happening. Oh, this is so fucking 5-head, it's ridiculous. Oh my god. He doesn't see it, he doesn't see it. No! He sees it, he sees it. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is absurd! And just like that, MrBounce is like kind of in it. I mean, he can't. Oh my god! I just cannot believe this is happening. I'm like in absolute shock. He must have not, like, he must have looked away or something. SoftIceCream. He got complacent. He got soft. No, this was in the bag. Oh. This is epic, bro. All right, I think the orc won. I think the orc won. He didn't even take out the. Those demolishers really made the difference. Like I was memeing about the demolishers. I was like, oh, this guy's making demolishers. Like, what's he doing? And he just ran over there and base raced them. And now he's got nothing left but a couple farms, a couple peasants, an arcane sanctum, and a shop. He could try to
Players'
rebuild
forces are under attack.
over the other one. I mean, he still has an army as long as he keeps buildings up. But it's in a seismic turn of events. What I thought to be quite a safe game for the human is now jeopardized, to say the least. It looks like MrBounce is on the hunt for those peasants. Wow. Just, this is crazy.
The player's forces are under attack.
Looks like his last line of defense is going to be within the enemy's own base. And MrBounce knows what's at stake. He's even slated
A town is
to
under siege.
expand
Players' forces
at
are under attack.
SoftIceCream's natural for what little gold there is left. We do have a strong human army. We don't have any gold left, and we just have a scout tower. Oh my god, this game rides on a single fucking scout tower. This is absurd. This is like, I've never seen anything like this. If he kills this scout tower, he just wins. It's like, that's all it takes. It is in his own base. A single scout tower in his own base. He needs to go sell shit, like, right now. I wonder if he knows this. It's like he kind of knows what's at stake. No, don't run back. I mean, I think this is MrBounce's game. I guess we could see. I mean, all he has to do is put the Demolishers on, like, one hit, you know? Oh, this guy's chilling on, like, 9 health. He's got to sell the TP. That's what he has to do. Because he has nowhere to TP to. It doesn't matter. If he can kill these demos. And the demos see the tower now. Ah! Sorry. I was just so shocked. That was one of the fucking best games I've ever watched. That was fucking ridiculous. Wow. Wow.